Thank you, Eunice. Today, we are going to get a very unique and special opportunity. We're going to get a chance to hear from the voices of those children that came and spent time at the Y Camp about how much this summer meant to them and the lessons that they learned and the foundation that was set for them for their future. Now, I know as we've gathered here this morning and we've listened to these scripture lessons, some of you may have been trying to make that connection between SALT and the YMCA. Now, there is a connection. I promise you, I thought long and hard about this. I put a lot of prayer into this. There is a connection. We in the United Methodist Church, you know, we have those 5 practices that we try and follow. And one of those practices is salty service. Every week we have those cards in the pew, and we ask you that if you have spent an hour doing something for somebody else to make their life a little bit easier, to make the love of Christ a little more real to them, that you take one of those cards and you put it in the offering plate as a reminder of those things, that mission that we are called to be as believers and disciples of Jesus Christ. So I thought about the role that we played for the YMCA Summer Day Camp this year. And it wasn't a large role, so to speak. We weren't there planning the lessons, teaching the kids, dealing with the everyday happenings when you gather 160 of your closest friends together in one room. But we opened our hearts to them. And I want you to understand that that is a small way in which you can be salty servants. There's a story that I shared with you several years ago that I want to share with you again. And it says there are 4 people named everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. There was an important job to be done, and everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry because it was everybody's job, and everybody thought that anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Oh, I didn't memorize it, I read it. We have a call in this life to be that salty servant, to be that salt seasoning that brings out the God flavors of this earth. So anytime we have the opportunity to do that, to find that way, no matter how big, how small, how insignificant, or how overreaching, to bring out those God flavors is something that we should do. You know, one of the prayers that I pray each and every time I go to do something is that God would empty me of me. That He would take out all of my ego, all of my ambition, all of my pride, all of my failure, all of my shortcomings, and simply make me an empty vessel so that I might be filled full of Him. So that, you know, if I spend my entire life being a screwdriver or a wrench or a hammer or a nail, I'm okay with that because I want to be used by God. And that is the call that God has given each and every one of us. And the great thing is, the hardest part you have to do is to say that prayer. He'll do it. He will work through you. He will take over and make you that salty servant so that His Father's flavors will be brought forth. So now I want to invite Jim Cook to come forward and share with us a little bit about the YMCA Summer Camp this year. He was the man, one of the people behind the scenes that made sure this got going.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's the mic right there.
About 2 years ago, when we started looking for a new facility for our summer camp program, we approached Daryl because his son had taken part in the Y Camp at our old facility. And what I talked to Daryl about when we first started meeting was the change that we were trying to make. You know, we were very good at being a place where kids could come and play, could get fitness, and all the other things that you think about with the Y. But what we were really passionate about is the values that the Y has, and instilling those in the kids. And also, we were really making a transition to work on education, to work on the arts, to work on other things that are going to really help enrich kids. And really, our whole facility didn't give us enough space to be able to do that. So when we came over and met with Daryl, we started talking about the things that we needed, the space that we needed to be able to make this thing really come through, to really teach these kids and really pick up where teachers left off at the beginning of summer. And one of the things I shared with Daryl last week was jails in Florida and the United States are built off of 3rd grade reading scores. So in 3rd grade, if kids can't read, they start building jails. And we take ownership in that. And we said, you know what, we need a place where we can have separate rooms where kids can spend quiet time to read, where we can talk about values such as respect, responsibility, honesty, caring, faith, and really help push these kids to the next level. And you guys, as a church, opening your doors to us and allowing us to come in here and teach these values and teach the reading and being education towards these kids has really helped us to make an impact on these kids. We've tracked them over the summer this year, and these kids have grown. These kids have gotten better about reading. They've gotten better about mathematics. They've had fun doing projects in science, and they've learned core values. I don't want to steal the thunder of the kids that have prepared to speak, so I'll let them come up, Dylan and Jacob, and I don't think I saw Alana. I don't know if Alana's here. If you guys can come up, and we'll let you guys talk about what you wanted to speak today to these guys about. But really it's a big thank you from us for you guys to open your church. You didn't have to do it, like Carol just said. Somebody had to do it, and it was really you guys stepping up and helping us out, and we're very, very thankful for that. So I'll go ahead and let Jacob come up here and talk first.
Good morning. My name is Jacob Myatt, and I'm going into the 6th grade. I'm thankful for staying at the Y camp because we have a bunch of things provided for us, like 2 buildings for us to have shelter in and bathrooms and to play games. And I'm also thankful for the 2 big fields because we can play really fun games like Capture the Flag and one of our favorite games called Kids from Mars. I'm also thankful for having the playground because whenever we're bored and we have nothing to do and everybody else is doing something, we can just go on the playground and just play around and have fun. I'm also thankful for staying at the Y camp because we have 1 hour of swimming every other day. I'm also thankful because I'm also thankful for Miss J and the counselors for making it all happen this summer. Thank you.
And now to my man, Dylan Y.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Dylan Yakovich, and I'm going into the 6th grade. Here at the Y camp, we have every morning what are known as devotions. Devotions each grade put on as a skit to teach us one of our 7 core values: caring, honesty, respect, responsibility, faith, and the 2 new added ones, empathy and integrity. Through devotion, each group will teach us caring. Caring will help us to be kind towards others, such as if someone is hurt, we can help them get up. Through devotion, we also learn to be honest. Honesty can help us in real-world situations, such as if we get in trouble, we can be honest and do the correct thing. Our 3rd one is respect. Respect is for the golden rule. The counselors want us to be respectful to ourselves and others. Responsibility, they give us real-world situations to help us be more responsible, such as if someone loses one of their items, or if we just need to be responsible towards ourselves to keep us hydrated. Our next one is faith. We need to have faith in others to help us do the right thing and to help others. Our next one is empathy. Empathy is learned through others. Empathy means that you need to be kind to somebody, and if you want them to be kind. It's basically the golden rule, but reversed. Our last one is integrity. Through being a CIT this year, we have activities and games which can help us learn to do the right thing while no one is looking.
Thanks, buddy.